Every morning, before the first bell rings, he is already there. Standing by the gate, cap slightly worn, uniform faded by the years, but eyes still sharp and kind. To most, he was just the guard, the one who nodded at you in the morning, the one who watched the gate as you passed. Few ever thought about the life behind those eyes, and that was fine with him. He never asked to be noticed. For decades, he kept his post. He saw students grow from shy children to confident young adults. He shared small conversations with teachers who passed by. He offered kindness when he sensed someone needed it, though he never spoke much about himself. And through the years, his presence became a quiet comfort, always there, rain or shine. Just a month remaining before his retirement, the unthinkable happened. A fire broke out in one of the classrooms. Smoke filled the halls. Panic erupted. But while fear spread, the old guard moved without hesitation. He directed students, calmed the frightened, and guided them to safety. When a door jammed shut, he forced it open with strength that seemed beyond his years. And when the fire threatened to spread, he grabbed an extinguisher and fought until the flames died. That day, no one was lost, because the quiet guard had been there. Weeks later, the school gathered for his retirement. Teachers, staff, students, even alumni. Faces from different generations came to honor the man who had stood by the gate for so long. He was handed a microphone. For a moment, he stood there in silence. And then he began to speak. "All my life," he said softly, "I have only wanted to serve and protect. Some of you may not know this, but before I wore this uniform, I wore another one. I once served in the army until an accident ended that chapter of my life. For years, I carried the weight of losing what I thought was my only purpose." He paused, looking at the hall full of familiar faces. "But then, I was given this gate, this school, all of you. And I learned that service doesn't always come with medals or salutes. Sometimes it comes in simply being there, to greet, to guard, to keep safe." His voice grew heavier, but warmer. "If I leave you with anything, let it be this. Life may take away the path you dreamed of, but it will always give you another way to live with meaning. Find that purpose, live it well, and never think you are too small to make a difference." The hall erupted in applause. Tears ran down faces. Students, teachers, staff, each realizing they had been guarded by not just a watchman, but a man who had quietly carried a soldier's heart all along. And when the last bell rang that day, he closed the gate one final time. Though he walked away with simple steps, his presence never truly left. Because sometimes, the strongest lessons aren't taught in classrooms. Sometimes they're lived quietly by the people who stand guard day after day, asking for nothing, yet giving everything.